Vibranium, I can never get soft. I move squares, trying not to get.
Banana Roku.
Bitch.
Yes, sir. Nicholas K, podcast point guard. What's goody?
Cam, aka Mr. aka the man in the middle. Let's get it.
Yeah, and he's back.
I'm back, baby. I'm back. Yo, I heard too much. I was saying too much. I was on my flight. I could sense. Anyway, let me get into it. Dark-skinned Steve Nash, Ken to the K. Was good.
And of course, you can't forget the man behind the cam. No face, no kiss. Mr. Director, cut.
Every time.
What's good? What's good? The Timberwolves fan. Yes, sir.
I thought he was a Bulls fan.
No. What was it?
You guys gave me Miami Heat, but I haven't been paying.
We didn't give him Miami Heat.
No, we gave him Miami Heat. We gave him
Miami Heat.
Every week we can't be doing deliberation. We have to give him a team, and when he wants to change, he can change it. But for now, the temporary team is Miami Heat. Who aren't doing too bad right now. So honestly, we wouldn't give you
either.
Not doing too
but
great.
We'll get to that later.
But we'll get to that. Anyway, how's everyone? Welcome back, Ken.
Thanks, man.
How'd you feel, man?
Cold.
How was Ghana, man?
Hot. Sensational. Sensational, man. I was watching the games out there. Enjoying some games, not enjoying others. We'll get into that.
How many L's did the Celtics take while she was away?
You know what? We were on a road trip while we were away, and we won 1 and lost 3. So, yeah.
That's not
TV off. TV off. Even though lights off in Ghana, TV off, bro. TV off.
And the Ghana Nyahe Wi-Fi as well.
Power cut. Ken said, don't even turn the generator.
Don't worry, man. I don't need it.
About the
I don't need it.
Oh, shit.
How you doing, Cam? How you doing? How's life?
All is well, brother. All is well. Can't complain. I think some congratulations are in order, gents.
Yeah. He thought we wouldn't remember and not announce it in the.
Ladies and gents at home, we had a very special event. Put your hands together
for the groom to be.
I'm
Nicholas, let's go.
I'm engaged, bitch.
You put a ring on him, man. You put a ring on him, man. Put a ring on it.
Go,
Nick officially has a championship ring right now.
That's it. Hey, man, I got a Hall of Fame. I put it on her. I put the ring on her, man. And it's just, we thank God, man. We thank God. I'm grateful. Shout out to the fiance, man. You know what I'm saying? Love you, baby. I'll be home in a bit.
Yes, sir.
I
gotta say, after your announcement, best caption ever, signed my point guard to
a
life.
lifetime.
And I was like, let's go.
You know what it is? We've done the whole basketball analogy kind of throughout our relationship, and it actually is. I think I spoke about it on the RIP Kobe episode that we did a long time ago. But how that was just, it was our love for Kobe, our love for the Lakers that kind of
just brought it
got us to that. We're just like, we kind of on the same page. Like, we kind of like the same type of shit. And we obviously, uni times, we used to like stay up, watch Laker games.
Dedication
kept us,
kept us strong.
Games. Nick used to stay up till like 3, 4, 5 in the morning watching Tarek Black and Solomon Hill play. I'm just saying,
she was with me.
Beverly was right or die.
She was with me through the Lakers struggles, man. And then she was there when let me not get emotional.
Let's go, man.
Anyway, man. Thanks, guys. I feel like a new man. Man. So let's get it. What we talking about today?
We're gonna kick it off hot.
Anyway, guys, thanks, man. I'm out of here.
Ken knew what was coming.
He's doing that for one reason and one reason only.
What's going on with the Celtics, man?
Hey, man.
What's going on with the Celtics, man?
All right.
Pass the ball.
All right. Other than injuries, which have played a big role.
How's that the first thing you say other than injuries?
I have to get out there. Like Jalen not being there, and obviously Rob Will out for a period of time has hurt us. But watching the Celtics play, especially Tatum,
frustrating.
It's frustrating because he's so talented, but you can see. You remember that Billups comment he made about Carmelo when he was at Denver? That
what did he say again?
Carmelo would rather lose and have 50
than
win and have 50. And you can see that in Tatum's game sometimes. Like,
very much
he cares about scoring, which is great.
Yeah.
And he's trying to embody that Mamba mentality and just go out there and kill. But he needs to do what's best for the team sometimes. And I can't see that in the way he plays all the time. So,
do you have hope that he'll figure it out?
I do, especially when he plays with Jalen and Jalen's playing well. You can see that they kind of mesh.
So they kind of take turns, though.
Yeah.
Tatum's missing an all-round game is basically what we're saying.
I feel like he's got all the talent there, but his focus when he's on the court seems to be more scoring than winning.
I can facilitate.
He's got blinders on.
Yeah, he really does.
Got blinders on. So
which
like
you
a
need
little
as
bit
a
more
scorer.
playmaking, and he'll be in the elite tier.
That's why I like JB so much, because he's as efficient as a scorer, but he facilitates more and he does a bit more on defense. So that's why I like Jalen a bit.
Plus, we beat the Celtics the other day.
You did,
Yeah, we did beat the Celtics.
which was extra funny. It was extra funny because Ken posted the score in the group chat, thinking that the Celtics won.
I woke up when I saw that. I was like, yeah, we beat them. Sent the screenshot.
I was so confused, man. I was like, wait, I swear we won. And the thing was, I had already celebrated the win, so I was like, wait, what's this guy talking about?
Just sent me question mark.
Yeah, I was like, brother, we won.
That was funny.
I love beating the Celtics, man.
Yeah. So good.
Man, it makes my week or whatever is going on that
so
month as
good.
well. But the Celtics struggles. I mean, so who have you got out? You got Jaylen Brown out.
Now it's just mainly Jalen. Rob's back after some time out.
Rob's back. Okay.
I mean, the only person I care about being out right now is Jalen.
If Jalen, so you guys, I mean, yeah, I don't think you guys lose that many games with Jalen being back, to be honest. But
I mean, he was playing well on offense and defense. When he was on and Rob was on, we had the number 1 defense in the league.
Yeah.
And then when both of them went, it just plummeted.
Yeah.
And then Rob's back is getting better, but we need Jalen on the court to do well.
I don't know where. I mean, because in the predictions, I think I had the Celtics
3 or 4, 3 to 6.
4 to 6.
3 to 6.
So I do feel like it's looking like a 6 still. Might be even a 7.
I think 5th at this rate.
I had 7-8.
7-8.
There's no way we finish 7-8.
7-8 is you have to do playing, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Peak.
I'm thinking 5th right now. 4th, 5th.
Last time we went through the teams in the East.
Yeah.
The East is looking mighty tight.
Yeah.
The East is mighty talented. They got so good.
Better than the West.
Yeah. Better than the S, but we covered that last week, man. Let's keep it moving.
No, yeah, better than the West.
Better than the West.
But yeah, what do you guys think about the Celtics right now? Other than your enjoyment from a basketball perspective.
Positives and negatives. Rapid fire.
I've just got negatives. Okay. Rapid fire. Sum up in
Rapid
one
fire.
word. Go.
Dennis Schroeder, great contract for $6 million. He's playing really well, shooting 36%, better than last year. Plus for Dennis Schroeder. Al Horford, kind of defeating Father Time.
Nice.
Being more effective than
keep
we
going.
thought he would be.
Nice.
Plus for Al Horford.
Keep going.
Your best player is super selfish.
Nice.
With blinders.
Nice.
Thumbs down.
Great.
First year head coach. Gotta give him a little pinch of salt. That he's figuring it out.
Killing it. Keep going.
So Celtics, all in all, you are about where I expected.
Nice. Go. Fire. Go. Just as quick as
Crap. Alright,
What the hell was I so
That was superb.
Okay, from a coach perspective,
Yeah.
he needs to do more. He can't just watch JT and the others do ISO, and he see more sets. So from a coach's perspective, again, as you said, Al Horford's playing amazing. He was leading the league in blocks at one point, so plus for Al. Rob Will, he's playing really well, efficient scoring, blocking shots, changing shots. Thumbs up. JT, saw it out, pass the ball more. Marcus Smart also stop fighting JT. You can see that, you can kind of see the animosity on the court, so thumbs down. Schroeder, keep doing your thing. Stop falling on the floor after every layup.
Yep.
Bro, every so overall, I'll give us a C-, which is more towards down than up because we should be a lot better.
Nice.
Nick?
Boston Celtics, you ass, man.
He set himself up for that.
That's what I gotta say, man. I genuinely agree with what he said. I think more on the coach. A man like Ime. I expected. I don't know what I expected, but I did expect a lot more in terms of Celtics cohesion. I feel like you lot are losing that.
There's one point where he really had it. You
Yeah,
can watch
I guess
it
it's
like,
Brad. I guess it's the lack of Brad. Brad not being on the floor.
So.
But no, listen. At least because one thing I could say was that when Celtics never had the players, they had the
sets and
the gel. They had the. You gonna know where this person is. Like you couldn't go to the Garden and be like, "Alright, cool, we about to like." There was fear in going to the Garden.
I
don't think that fear is no there.
I think there's
anymore.
fear, but it's in a different place now.
I feel like fear in JT's gonna drop 50 on them.
It's fear in JT. It's not.
It's fear in JT.
It's fear in JT.
I think Ime Udoka fears rubbing JT the wrong way.
I mean, it's the franchise player. That's
He's
just
the
natural.
franchise
It's
player.
natural.
JB should be the franchise player, man.
It's natural. It's natural.
Ken's
to be
on big
franchise
on
player.
JB being the
Yeah,
franchise player.
man.
I can see JB being a.
He's so good. Like, he's just so
But
good.
can he be the best player on the championship team? I think
I
he
think
can be
so.
a really good number 2.
I think so. Well, again,
Put JB next to Kawhi. See what happens.
they're 1A and
Okay.
1B. Like they're
One
almost the same
football
player,
players.
but they just play differently.
Yeah.
So if those two could work together, I don't think anybody could stop us.
Ooh, that's a statement.
Yeah.
We'll see when they comes back and they work together.
we'll
innit?
see. We'll see.
Yeah.
JB will be back
Cool.
soon.
All right, guys. We're gonna start doing. We're calling this section "Park the Bus." We're gonna run through
For now.
a list of hot topics. Park the bus.
set in stone.
Was it trademark pending?
Yeah,
we
yeah.
don't know.
Oh wait, before you
Hit
go,
it.
oh my God, I didn't even ask you guys.
Hit it.
Are you guys hungry? Are you been feeling hungry lately?
I can eat.
Have you been feeling for some tater tots?
Maybe a Philly cheesesteak.
I'd like to announce our Hassie Unk collaboration. So you know what that means. That means more events. And you're supposed to say, boss.
Bossa.
Okay, again. More events,
Bossa.
content,
Bossa.
prizes,
Bossa.
and a lot more content. So, keep it locked. Go to Patsy Young for, your beers and your Philly cheesesteaks and all of that. And keep it locked. Subscribe to us. Check them out. Link's going to be in below to check them out as well. But keep it locked, man, because I'm excited things are
Keep
coming
an
as
eye
well.
out.
Yes,
Eye
sir.
Thank you. All right, sorry. Back to our regular schedule
All right,
program.
man. We're gonna play a game called Park the Bus. I'm gonna go through a list of pre-prepared hot topics, and you guys are going to say Park the Bus. We want to talk about that one, man.
I'll say packet.
Pockets. You
You
say
can
whatever.
say-
You have your catchphrase. You have whatever you want. You can
Yeah, I
scream,
need a
shout,
catchphrase for this.
all of that.
Yeah. Go
First
for it.
things first. Let's not put all the pressure on Ken.
I'm gonna tell you now. Let's talk about it. So you don't finish.
Let's
Let's
talk about it. Who
talk about
is in a worse position, the Celtics or the Lakers? Do you want to pass the bus? He's pulling the handbrake, man. He's pulling the handbrake, man.
Brother, jump out the whip.
Talk about it.
Jump out the whip.
Talk about it.
Jump out the whip. What's up?
You pulled the handbrake.
Sup?
You kick off.
Has anybody watched the Lakers play recently?
Yes.
Apart from when LeBron James is on the floor, it's a circus. It's a circus.
It's messy.
You've seen turnovers left, right, and center. No effort on defense. No shooting. But credit when Bron's back, that's literally all they have. Now, I think Lakers are 1 game above 500 or maybe 2.
Yeah, I think one.
7th in the West. Supposedly challenging for a title.
We are.
If they don't make trades, I think it could be a first round exit for Bron still.
Can I go?
It could start.
Defend yourself.
I think he's right. Except for there's sometimes everything just ends in sometimes. So defense sometimes, turnovers sometimes. I just think we haven't got consistency. We've shown glimpses of the big three. Russ, AD, LeBron doing their thing.
Which AD? The one on the floor?
What do you mean? He's only missed like 2 games
What?
this season.
Question, man.
Alright, cool. AD has been fine this season actually.
Is he playing? Is he
health-wise.
playing recently?
He didn't play the other night against
okay.
the Grizzlies, I believe. But actually, was it against the Grizzlies? Or against
OKC last night.
OKC. Yeah. He didn't play, but yeah, just consistency, man. You just consistency. But for me, I just wanted to see the big three in motion and them working, and it works. It just hasn't worked consistently. But players have been out and stuff like that, so I feel like I ain't panicking, man. The only thing I will say is that we may need to fire Vogel. I don't think he has it figured out yet. All these, so many great players, got 3 superstars on the team. I think we need a set running coach.
We'll get to that.
More passionate about plays.
We'll get to that because
stuff.
there's more topics on the way.
Yeah, so I'll probably say that's it. But I ain't panicking, man. As a Lakers fan, I ain't panicking, man. We're better than the Celtics. That's what I meant.
I say for sure they're not in a better
Why are
position
the
than us.
Celtics better than Lakers, Cam? Remember
Because-
the topic is
sorry.
who's in a better position.
Oh, we're in a better position because we have better players. Simple.
Okay, you have more.
And we have LeBron James.
You have more talented players, and you have LeBron James.
Yes, that's it.
But you also have, and again, before I say this, I'm not.
let me
I'm not discrediting the guy. He's an amazing basketball player. I just don't think he's the right fit for this team. Westbrook will bring you down.
I mean, Westbrook is probably playing the best out of maybe LeBron is.
LeBron's playing the best out of all of them by far.
I'll edge him a little bit. I let him a little bit, but Russ is playing really well, and it's not being discussed enough. But Russ is playing amazing.
Okay, so
He's on a hot streak.
forget the numbers, yeah. It's the turnovers. When I watch Russ run that offense, it's looking stale, and then pick and roll turnover. He hesitates to get back on defense, and then you're down by 10. Apart from Russ, when AD is playing, again, AD is supposed to be a top 5 player in the league.
He's looking lazy. The lack of consistency and effort,
yeah,
with the team defensively.
Yeah.
And but that was to be expected considering the age of their team. We talked about it. Lakers have got one of the oldest.
We're not struggling because of age, though.
You've got. Sorry.
Where are they in fast break points? You know, that'll be interesting to see.
Good question. I don't know that off top.
I don't think they'll be in the top
However,
half.
the age thing still stands. They have the oldest average age roster in NBA history. To expect consistent defense from these guys is not the case. They are going to be looking like a playoff team. As in a playoff effort team. And then similar to the Cavs, right? They're going to turn it on come playoffs. And if Russ turns it on a bit too much, that could be there.
So right now, Celtics, Lakers.
As the unbiased one.
Yeah.
You're both pretty bad.
Yeah, that's not the question.
But I would give fair. I just wanted to remind you that you're both really, really bad.
Okay, fair enough.
But ultimately the Lakers have more talent, so I will edge the chances to the Lakers' direction.
We're 4th, by the way, in
fast break
break
points. Yeah, I know.
really?
I remembered.
Yeah.
I knew it was higher than I thought it would be.
I'm pleasantly surprised for you.
Why are you playing? Friend, we're still the Lakers. Like, we're still Lake Show, baby. It's just,
I think
it's
they're
just
one of the lower
defense.
ones.
It's just
I think
defense
Celtics
and
are down.
effort. Yeah, Celtics are all,
Just defense and effort, like the two most important things.
Yeah.
You kind of
It's
need
just
those two.
it's just defense and effort.
We just downplayed
My jump shot
defense
just
and
isn't going
effort
in.
so much.
Like nah.
It's like there's 3 elements to a basketball. 4 elements, right? Good coaching, talent, defense, effort.
Yeah. Hey, man, it's going to come. It's going to come.
Good
question.
Who's to blame for the Lakers' struggles? I'm gonna pull the handbrake on this one myself.
Run that.
Because you guys mentioned Frank Vogel, you guys mentioned defense and effort. I think it's the front office.
Is it who's to blame or what?
Who's to blame?
Yeah, okay.
Who's to blame? I get Frank Vogel having to go. Initially, I said he had accolades and he shouldn't be going anywhere, but I'm going to do a bit of a U-turn on that. He's not a match for the team that the front office has built. This team was doomed to fail. Pre-Westbrook signing, frankly, the age of half the guys that they signed, they got a couple pieces, but I don't think that they were built to be defense and effort, which is exactly what won them the championship in Orlando. Defense and effort and talent. That's how they got it done.
I'm gonna throw something out there. I don't think it's happened. Well, it's happened a couple times so far on the Banana Boat crew. What we've done, but I'm actually gonna agree with you.
Fair.
I think you're right. I think Rob is definitely to blame. Well, our front office is definitely to blame.
Yep.
Let Caruso go.
Big L.
Russ was a panic
decision.
It was. I mean, I was happy with it, but it was a panic. It was the best of what we let happen. We let who go here and go
DeRozan.
here, and then we made it. Yeah, exactly.
Could have been DeRozan.
Could have been
But
DeRozan.
that's
Could have had a team with
hindsight.
DeRozan and Caruso and blah blah blah. These are actually 2 pinnacle players for the Bulls right now. So 100%, I'm with you on that one. I do blame the front office. Could have made some better moves.
I think the front office isn't being blamed enough. Ken, what do you think?
I mean, other than the front office, again, it's the players that go there night in, night out. And from what I'm seeing, and again, I said it a few minutes ago, you can't be. The whole purpose of AD coming to the Lakers was to ease the pressure off LeBron James. Now, LeBron's now 37.
36.
36? I thought he's turning 37 this month. And he's leading the Lakers in most of the significant stat categories. AD's playing the worst he's played in God knows how many years.
He's not that.
He's
not that bad.
But it's not great. He's not. He meant to. I remember I said this to you in the chat.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be a top 5 player. Is he even playing like a top 10 player right now?
He's playing like a top 10 what? Top 10
Player?
center.
No.
Top 10 center.
No, that's a big center. A top 10 center.
He's playing in top 10 center. 100%. Oh, you said player. Oh, probably not.
Yeah. So
Probably just outside the top 10.
So what AD should be doing and what he's doing now is completely below expectations. And I think if he was playing like the player he should be, the Lakers would be 4th or 3rd in the league right now. So I'm blaming AD.
Blaming AD.
Any street clothes.
I think it's fair. I think it's a fair point.
AD, front office.
Front office.
Fine.
But I do hear. I actually have no debates for both both angles.
Agreed that Vogel's just not a match.
I'm going to put it on Vogel. I'm putting Vogel number 1 though, and then front office then AD.
Ooh,
If
okay,
I-
so
that's my blame.
Vogel's number one. Fine,
For me personally,
harsh, but
You reckon you'll get the kick?
I reckon he will get the kick. Yes.
I reckon he'll
I
get the
reckon
kick.
Who will come in?
get the kick. Oh, that's a tough one. I don't know. No idea. No idea. So the thing is, usually how it happens, you fire the coach and then like all these other
They've
coaches
got
come
to have
out
somebody
and then
and-
say, "Oh, I'll take the job," and then like
David
blah,
Black
blah.
returns to
Yeah,
the
like,
NBA.
like, all these random names. So I honestly,
Yo,
on top of my head, I don't know.
if Vogel lost the job, Tyloo might quit and just come back and play.
I
as well.
mean,
from the Clippers.
No, I don't see it. I don't see it.
Hey, if LeBron calls,
If
you
LeBron
go
wants
ahead.
it.
That's what I'm
Hey,
saying.
Tyler.
Legit.
Tyler's gonna look over at Kawhi and be like, "You're still not fucking playing, mate. He's still sitting there, mate."
It's like, so I don't know. I'm not too sure, but
He walks past Kawhi every day on the massage table and just scoffs at him. Like,
I'll take any. I don't know, man. Vogel he's kind of fallen into the trap of letting LeBron. He's kind of gone into the back, into behind the curtain. I know it happens when you coach LeBron, a team led by LeBron. It happens with every coach. But I'd actually like a coach that's gonna whip us into shape, kind of.
it's hard to whip LeBron into shape.
Yeah, I'd
He's
like it.
too
I'd like
big
to
a
see it.
presence.
I know.
The only one I can think of is Pop.
Yeah.
That would be able to do that.
I don't even
effectively.
think he can.
Steve Kerr would be
I
amazing.
think they'll butt heads. I 100% see LeBron or Croc, like them two using some racial profanity against each other. I'm not
Ooh,
gonna
LeBron
lie.
and
I see
Pop.
some tension.
LeBron
Yeah,
and
nah.
Pop.
They've been like again.
LeBron
Think about the history.
respects
Think about the
hell
history.
out of Pop.
Pop has coached him a lot on Team USA. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know,
And Bron's
Okay,
taking a
fine.
backseat where
Oversight.
necessary in
Yeah.
those.
oversight.
in those
Oversight.
ones,
Yeah.
So that's what
Do
I'm
you
saying, Pop.
think Coach K from Duke would come out to coach a LeBron team of retirement? I think he retired
This would
from
be a
Duke, right?
chance of a lifetime.
That would be
It'd be
headlines.
It'd be
Do you think
headlines.
he'd take it? Because
I'm not
he
sure.
never expressed interest in coaching NBA.
Yeah,
I don't think he would.
I haven't seen
don't think he would.
anything from him to
So
prompt
it's
that.
also all risk, no reward. Because inheriting this team is a death sentence.
Yeah, no, it's not a death.
It's a death sentence.
It's exciting as hell. I feel like.
Hey, let's not get into this, man. Let's not get into this, man. Let's not get into this,
keep the
man.
bus
Let's not get into
moving.
this, man.
Yeah, sorry. What's
Guys,
gonna move? What's gonna
Do
move?
we want to talk about COVID? COVID is messing up some teams.
Now we're seeing a lot more health and safety protocols
The
for
league
players.
isn't doing that much, you know.
According to you guys' criteria of where you gave us a Mickey Mouse, you said our championship ring doesn't count. You guys are gonna have to stand by that and say it for whoever wins the championship this year as well.
But it's not gonna be played in a bubble though. That's a big difference.
I meant more
Or was
so.
it the bubble? Or was it the COVID? Or was it?
The bubble happened because of COVID.
Yeah.
I
So.
don't understand. Why is playing in the bubble such a?
Oh, listen,
Because
brother, that's a whole
the
different
whole purpose
episode.
of playing regular season is to get your standing, to get advantage, and playing from your home crowd. Now you're just playing in a bubble full of.
But you're playing though.
Hmm?
But you're playing though.
Yeah, you play.
But then technically,
But you've lost the advantage that you fought for.
You had no fans. Is it because
That's-
you're saying you had no fans?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why they
your
say
home
that.
court advantage.
But no team had any fans.
But some teams are known to play better in front of their home fan. That's why they've worked for it.
And that's why
Like,
it
look at
matters
the
in
The Suns are 14 and 2 at home.
I get it
But
too,
if you're,
but it's not
if
like
you're
be all end
professionals,
all.
you should technically be able to play.
Talk your shit.
Oh, I agree.
without.
Talk
I
your shit,
agree,
man. Talk
but
your shit,
that's the whole point we do. That's the whole point we play 82 games to play at home.
So this season then does it?
Okay.
Does what? How much are you?
This is a normal season.
It's a normal season.
will be playing-
Players, everybody is out.
Everyone's gonna have to deal with it. We've got 5
Nobody's
players
but
out.
Some people out.
We had 5 players out.
Whatever, man.
We had to get a certain exemption to sign.
Alright, so
Extra left.
this guy is just setting this up because the
Yeah,
Bulls
we
have
all know.
players.
Yeah, the Bulls have
So
players.
get it
We
out
all
there.
have players. We all have players
Let's keep
out.
moving. We're gonna keep the bus moving.
Yeah, COVID.
Let's not talk about COVID.
moving.
COVID's been around. It's gonna be
unfortunate,
around.
yeah.
Just, I'm
It's
tired,
unfortunate, but get over it.
tired of talking about this shit.
That's how I feel about it.
All right, boys. Hot topic. Where's Simmons going?
Yeah. Good
We're hearing
actually going
we're
to-
hearing rumblings of a 3-team trade. Things are
I'd be
heating up a
surprised
little
if he
bit.
picks him up.
We're hearing names like San Antonio, Portland. We're hearing
He'd have to go to a
OKC?
trash team.
OKC.
So what team?
Which we
He'd have to go to a trash team.
I think
doesn't have to go to
I think
Because
Spurs
I
are
couldn't see-
legitimate. Are
I
legitimate
think Spurs are
option.
legitimate. Spurs got a lot of pieces to move.
So I just need to understand. But
I'd
with
trade
Ben Simmons,
DeJounte.
Yeah.
Is it that he
Ooh.
didn't want to play because he got upset with the fans?
You have to call him and ask him, man.
Yeah, I don't. We
still
don't know
don't-
the
He's got
reason.
beef with
What
the
is the
team.
general?
He's got beef with the team. He's got beef with
Because
Embiid.
all I've seen is I know Embiid was he said a few things. that
So
was
so
like,
so basically,
okay.
Ben can't shoot, right? Ben can't shoot.
You said this before. you
Yeah,
said
this
something else.
is the start of it. Ben can't shoot. the fans turned on them because obviously Philly are supposed to be like
They're
they're supposed to be they're up there, but they're not up there, and that's and unfortunately the blame comes down to you can't really blame Joel because he's got a little. He's amazing. He's got a little bit of. He's got a little bit of blame, but at the end of the day, he's still their franchise player, and he can shoot.
And he proves it.
He proves it.
I've got a theory. I'll get to it.
All right, cool. So unfortunately, I'm saying, and I think it's fair. The blame does go on Ben because he himself is supposed to be way better than he actually is. Yeah. So that's how it started. And then obviously that kind of just put tension between him and the teammates, all that stuff. All of this is all alleged, obviously, but this is the narrative of what's going on. Yeah, fans turn on him, teammates kind of turn on him. He unfortunately turned on the team as well. So now he's coming back, and now he's saying it's because of mental health issues, whether it is or whether it's not. We're going to argue with that. It is what it is, and that's just where the tension is now. So now he's trying to find. He's cut all ties, and he said, "I'm out of here. Fair. I'm trying to find a new team," which is fair. I don't think they want to trade him, but now they have no choice.
Oh, why would you? He's an amazing talent, right?
Ben Simmons still has potential, still a great player, but it's just that little Achilles heel there. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know where I honestly don't know where I see him, where he's gonna go or whatever. By the time this drops, it may be
done already.
Maybe done already because last night they were saying that it's heating up. There may be 3 teams involved or whatever. It could be a 3-team trade or whatever. So I don't know, man.
A great replacement point guard, DeJounte Murray.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. That's why I can see the Spurs, man.
I'm just gonna play. I'm gonna play it calm and just say, yeah, go to the Spurs. Because if there's anybody that can figure out what to do with Ben, it's Pop.
Fair.
That's just where I stand on that.
I would like to see him
and the Spurs aren't doing too well, so they need
something.
But Murray's such a great player that I wouldn't want to get rid of him.
Lord have mercy.
Max player.
What?
You think DeJounte Murray's a max player?
He's averaging like 17, 9, and 9.
Are you insane? DeJounte Murray isn't a max player?
He's a great defender and he's a decent scorer.
He's
he's a great facilitator.
I think he's a just short of max player.
That's a max player, bro. Remember, he's in the system right now, so we don't even know how
he's not playing freedom basketball.
He ain't playing freedom ball right now. We don't even know how great he really
like look at DeRozan take the jump from Spurs to and Kawhi as well.
And Kawhi
and DeRozan are 2 prime examples of great players in a system where their production is reduced because
don't get me wrong, I love the Spurs system.
It wins games. Like
it wins games
for individual players like Tatum.
It'll cap you.
It's not your.
It will cap you, but yeah, he's definitely a max player.
DeJounte Murray or Shai Alexander? Quick one.
I'm taking DeJounte.
Murray.
Shai isn't quite there. He's not there yet.
He's not quite there yet. He hasn't taken the leap I expected, so I'm a little bit hesitant.
Great moves,
Murray as well.
Yeah.
He's got a weapon. His arsenal is insane.
He's got a bag.
Insane. He's got a bag, but it's just. But Murray is just, man. That guy is
Hunt
and great defender.
Well, the next topic kind of ties into one of the potential landing spots. Let's talk about Lillard a bit, if you guys want to. We're parking the bus. We're gonna move on. What are we doing with this one? You want to talk about Lillard?
I'll pull over.
I can pull off.
Picking head out of the window.
Over. Listen, run it. But just to say this, Dame ain't going anywhere, man.
Dame ain't going nowhere. I think it's.
And listen, because I've fallen victim to this as well. So this is to the NBA community. When you guys wake up or whatever you're doing, and you see your phone flash saying that Dame is potentially heading here, it ain't true.
It's not true.
Don't get excited.
It's now proven it's not true.
Don't tell your friends. Don't message your group chat saying, "Oh my goodness, guys, finally."
Dame eyes now.
It's not true because this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna see it. You're gonna tell your friends. 5 minutes later, Dame's gonna put out a tweet saying "LOL," and that's just where we're at right now with it. He's not going anywhere. We said it off air. That he is pretty much, it's kind of like what happens with Kyrie. I kind of link it to Kyrie. Like he's standing on this hill. So if he was to come off this hill and get traded, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be the end of the world. But
what team do you?
It's just like
say, hypothetically, what team would you see Lillard going to?
The New York Knicks.
Really
the Knicks.
It would have to be a team where they have a star. So it's not going to be. It has to be a team with another star.
I don't think they have enough to pull off the Sixers trade because I think the Sixers won a lot for Simmons.
It literally wouldn't make any sense for him to go to a developing team. Personally, I don't think that makes any sense.
His whole purpose is trying to make the playoffs.
That's the whole purpose. That's the
he has to
only
go to
reason.
Could you see him going to the Bulls?
No, can't go to the Bulls.
It doesn't fit. The Bulls have got a really good thing going right now, and Lillard isn't part of that. We've got we've got one really ball dominant player. And yeah,
You got two. You probably maybe
ball dominant. DeRozan's ball dominant. Levine's been playing really well off ball as well.
Yeah, I guess so. But I mean, as in like they need touches.
But they are
they need
1A and 1B for the touches, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Which I thought it was going to be the other way around. I thought it was going to be Zach.
Remember we spoke about that as well. That was so crazy.
We talked about it.
But it's
I've called a lot of the things with that team. Anyways, not the topic.
Anyway,
not the topic.
Dame ain't going anywhere.
Dame ain't going nowhere. I also think Dame isn't going anywhere. His brand is going to get tarnished.
Unless it's like he's going superstar team somewhere.
Final vote. If he's going somewhere, where's he going?
Sixers.
I got Knicks because he's been tied to it for a while.
I got Sixers.
Knicks is too under development for me, man.
It just wouldn't make sense. Yeah.
Fine. Let's go on to the next topic, guys. Let's talk about Luka. Luka's been kind of been struggling, and he's been complaining like incessantly to the refs about not getting calls. When he gets like the second most foul calls in the league, he's got like most or second most for techs as well, which is crazy. So, do you guys want to talk about it? Do we think we have a maturity problem with Luka? What is the word?
I'm gonna say I'm disappointed. I feel like if there's any player that I thought wouldn't care about getting fouls or whatever, it's Luka, personally, because the Arsenal's just insane. Luka can get into anything, so I don't want to put him in that, because if we do that, then we're putting him in the box in the Trae Young box, in the James Harden box, whatever, which isn't a bad box, whatever. But it's just Luka. I'll put Luka in a box where I'm gonna figure this shit out.
Luka's gonna figure it out.
I mean, I think he will figure it out.
Yeah, I'm not worried at all.
But I'm not worried at all. Like, I don't want to I don't want to put him in that conversation, because in that conversation, I disrespect James Harden.
He's not been that ass.
Forget his struggles. What do you think about him calling for fouls and stuff, complaining?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to put him in that, because that's the Trae Young, James Harden. I need fouls box.
Yeah, but the kind of fouls that Luka's fighting for, I feel like they're more in-game type fouls than your Trae Young, if you bump me on the back, or your James Harden, I've hooked your arm. They are more basketball savvy fouls that he's looking for. So again, I don't think he's in the wrong, because again, this guy's been playing professionally since he was 16, and it's proven when they played the Olympics that this man knows how to play basketball at every level. So I feel like some of the calls are justified. He's a passionate player. He gets texts. He's not doing anything wrong, in my opinion.
Cool, we're talking about this. I got a new nickname for Luka. I'm gonna start calling him Icarus. I think he's flown a bit too close to the sun. The guy had such an astronomical projection. I think he's got certain expectations of officials, and I think he's come into the NBA off of the EuroLeague MVP hype of I am a star, Europe I'm a star. He's come to the NBA less of a star. I think he's rubbed refs the wrong way. I think he did too much complaining too early.
Personal, huh?
And he's made it personal. And the refs kind of look at him and be like, crybaby's coming again tonight. He's still getting calls, because he'll whinge to the point where he'll get them, but they also don't like it, so they'll give him text. I think that's what's happening. Also, I think he hates Kristaps.
No, he doesn't hate him.
I think he hates him.
Kristaps been alright, man.
Kristaps been balling, man.
He's been okay. He's been okay. He's still not
Is he playing better than AD this season?
Kristaps?
No, he's not playing better.
That's an interesting
one. He's not. It's not interesting.
He got really big props from a certain player, which actually ties in beautifully with our next topic. Do we want to talk about Rudy Gobert getting disrespected by Anthony Edwards, saying that there's no fear of him as a defensive player, and even going as far as to say Kristaps Porzingis alters and blocks more shots than him? Do we want to park the bus, or we want to keep it moving?
100%. I want to park the bus on this. Skirt. I hear it. I hear it. But this is more of my I'm only parking to ask the question about your criteria, guys, as your criteria or DPOY. Because Patrick Beverley said he guards the player. He guards the best player every night.
Doesn't do it well every night.
Patrick Beverley said I guard the best player every night, and Rudy Gobert is blocking man like Jacob Portal and all them man there, which isn't which I mean it's Gobert's doing his job, but it's not, he ain't on the perimeter,
9 in 9 out.
System
night in, night out. Like Paul George is coming at you, friggin' Booker's coming at you on Saturday, and then you got LeBron on. You know what I'm saying? There's people that are literally guarding those players night in, night out. So that's the only thing I want to put out there and get your thoughts on.
Okay, fine. On that topic, if we're going to be talking about this kind of criteria stuff, is it more important to be an elite system defender or an elite man-to-man defender?
Oh.
Because
I'm going to say man-to-man.
Ken made the best point. Do you remember what you said to me earlier about he might get 2-3 blocks, but
Oh yeah. Here's what I'm saying about Gobert. Forget his blocks per game. Watch the game and see how many times somebody would drive baseline.
Yeah.
See him there and they'll take the long way around again and say, "There's no point in me going up because if he doesn't block me, he's gonna alter my shot."
Yeah.
The amount of shots that he alters at the rim is ridiculous. So even if he doesn't block you, his presence there, the second you get to the elbow, I feel like I don't see how Anthony Edwards can say there's no fear because the percentage of shots that he changes per game is unlike any other player in the league.
Yeah.
So find he's on the perimeter. He can never guard the perimeter. Look what Steph did to him. He literally made him turn around, say what day is it, and come back, lose him again. Yeah. So on the perimeter, he doesn't do crap. But I'm
an NBA player. Oh, my bad.
Who am I?
Yeah. I feel as far as within the paint goes, he's the best. I mean, the perimeter defenders, they do a lot. PG, I think he's probably the best perimeter defender in the league. Maybe doesn't get enough credit because again, he's not given the blocks per game. He's got a lot of steals, but
that's a mighty statement.
He's up there.
PG as a man-to-man defender.
It's hard to follow.
I mean, he's the second after Marcus Smart, naturally.
What?
Argue with me.
Where you guys are losing games. That's the argument.
Yeah. So 1-on-1.
Notable defenders that are out: Kawhi and Clay.
Yeah.
Clay will never be. Clay's always a top 3
underrated.
perimeter defender. He's never number 1 perimeter defender. In my opinion.
Clay, listen, we had this debate where we was talking about who's a better player out of Clay and Steph, and that only links with what Patrick Beverley said. Like, yes, you can guard the best player every night, but are you stopping the best player?
Clay does a good job still. Clay does.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know about that, man. I don't know about Kyrie cooked that nigga.
Guarding
Kyrie
against the finals shot against like the other team's primary option. Who would you rather have on them, PG or Marcus Smart?
PG.
Marcus Smart. Look, Marcus Smart, man. Marcus Smart will do the job
Better than PG.
slightly.
He's not serious.
Slightly.
He's not serious. He's joking.
Okay, I'll bring up the metrics next week about Marcus Smart effectiveness on the perimeter. I'll bring up PG's numbers as well.
What do you want?
You pick.
Who would I pick? They're both very good, and they're both about
very
the same.
good.
Like
Pick.
they do. Fuck. I'm taking PG just because he's like 6'9", 6'8". It's just the length. It's just the length.
That's what I base
They have
it
this.
off as well,
They're
100%.
very similar in terms of getting their
If
hands in the
Marcus
lane.
Smart had the same wingspan and thingy, I'd pick Marcus Smart, but he doesn't.
Yeah, they both have active hands in the lane.
Yeah.
They're both. Yeah.
But he's smart though.
But yeah, what's his face? Patrick Beverley. You dirty smarmy bastard. I'm talking to you.
Oh.
You are just violent defender. You know what you're doing.
Yeah,
is
he needs
just violence.
He's not really up there for me. But hey, listen, violence works though.
It does work.
You can wake up every
It
day
does
and choose
work.
violence if you want to,
Yeah,
Patrick. So do your thing.
But nah.
I would love to have him on the balls.
Would you?
As my
of
backup,
course.
as my backup.
Of course,
maybe.
he's the kind of player you want on your team because he's gonna go out there and do dirty things
Yeah,
for
you
you.
say that when it's playoff time in
And
the
he's shooting
finals
bricks.
and there's 1 minute left and he gets a tech and the man has to shoot free
That's why he
throws.
comes off the bench. That's why he needs to also be in a position where he doesn't carry
Yeah.
that much responsibility. But Patrick Beverley, I have a love and hate relationship with you. Big respect. You violent
I
man.
have all hate.
Yeah, I got nothing for you. Patrick.
I ain't got nothing for you, man.
I ain't got nothing for you.
Nothing for you.
Remember when Harden made his knees buckle?
Yeah, that was a great time.
Yo, we got an unexpected team on a really decent hot streak. The Houston Rockets. After starting off something like 2-10, they really signed to turn it around. These young boys, Mr. Jalen.
Jalen hasn't been that good though.
Honestly, they're gonna
Goal
Christian
position's
Woods
been off.
is a
Christian Woods is
all-star.
amazing.
That's the man.
All-star.
That's the man.
That's the
All-star.
man. That's the man.
That's the man.
That's the man. I think with Rockets they just have a lot of go-tos. If it doesn't work with this guy,
We're parking the bus on this one.
just a little bit.
We're gonna touch on it. Touch on it and go.
Touch on it.
We're good. Drive by. We're slowing down.
They have good pieces. If it's not working with this, go to this person. Go to that man. Go to that man. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'd say on that.
Yeah, I mean they're on track to have
Good
the worst record
culture.
of all time. They've picked up a bit. They're not gonna make any noise this season. Not gonna make the playoffs this season. Trajectory is looking better now. I still think
Much
they're
better.
2-3 years away from 1 making the playoffs and 2 making any noise in the playoffs. So
Yeah,
do your thing, man.
yeah. Do your
Okay.
thing.
Do your thing.
Yeah,
Sweet,
keep
sweet.
working, man.
Rockets, really proud of you. I thought you were going to have arguably be in competition for the worst record of all time. you turned.
I mean, the 8 and 17. So let's not like.
Let's not.
Yeah, but
let's not start.
it's no Bobcats. It's no like.
The Bobcats back when we were teenagers. Whoa, they were
time,
cheeks,
good
man.
time.
Oh, quick one to take some fuel. Just stop for some fuel.
Yeah.
Kemba's out of the rotation at the Knicks.
Oh, okay. That's a fun one.
Yeah,
That's a fun one. Do we want to park the bus? Not really.
I'll park it just to say he'll be back.
Damn.
Yeah,
He ain't gonna be back.
Just
he'll
to say
be back.
damn.
Listen, he'll be back.
Kemba's gonna be playing in China. He's gonna be dropping 50 in China, and he's gonna be doing well. But Kemba is out.
Speaking of Kemba, okay, quickly pull over to the next. John Wall still trying to find a team.
bench point guard needs to get. They need to do a buyout.
His contract is.
Yeah, they're still trying to just figure out. But listen, man, bring John Wall back. I miss John Wall.
Yeah, I do miss John
It's
Wall.
either going to be a Gilbert Arenas out of the league, you're going to be paying me for a couple of years situation, or he's got to organize a buyout, and if he really wants to play basketball, he's got to accept a discount rate on his contracts and play on a bench somewhere.
Yeah.
But he's making so much money to do nothing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm taking back.
He wants to play ball, man. He wants to play ball.
Play ball, 8 million.
Millions, basketball, millions.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's a toughie.
It's a tough one still. Any more else? You got any more for us?
Of course I've got more. Gentlemen. Nets without Kyrie. What's going on with that? He's going to take a plant-based vaccine, the impossible vaccine, Beyond vaccine.
This guy's a plant-based vaccine.
What's
You are going to hell.
Plant-based vaccine.
Plant-based vaccine. I ain't got nothing to say on that, man.
No?
I ain't got nothing
The
to
only
say.
thing I will say is, do you now consider trading him now that you're the best team in the East?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Might as well.
Interesting point on that.
He's never playing for the Nets
Nets.
again.
Overall achieving. How do we actually feel about their record? Their record says one thing, but are they a threat? Are they good enough?
I mean, you watch their games and you kind of do see.
We smoked them twice.
You see a gap.
They took
You
his
do
shit,
see you
man.
do see a gap in their team.
Yeah, you
But
miss out.
but when KD is literally just walking up,
Yeah.
pulling up from the
That's what
over
I'm saying.
anytime he wants,
Yeah.
Ah.
As long as they've got KD, I'm
and
scared.
Harden's playing a lot better.
Yeah.
Couldn't
As long as
be
they've got KD, I'm scared because he's unguardable.
Nah,
They
he's-
literally
that
have
man is
an
literally
unguardable
unguardable.
player.
I know.
But all it takes is one. Anyway, no, I don't like to say wish injury,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
whatever. But yeah, but
So far, it seems like the Chicago Bulls have got their number this season.
yeah, you do. You do.
Anyways,
100% you do.
So far,
I didn't.
Any-
You can talk your shit on that, bro. You can talk your shit on that.
I don't need
You're-
to, man.
I
The
think you're-
record. Go check the standings, bro. We got 5 players out. We still running this shit. Jokic, fuck you, Jokic. Joker, you're a clown. Let's talk about Warriors Phoenix. Let's talk about the big Titans of the West currently stomping around. One without arguably their second best player, and the other one doing a lot better than we predicted. A lot of us had Phoenix out for the count, and Chris Paul hasn't missed that many games. Has he missed any games this season? I think Chris
don't
Paul's
think so.
actually
Not
been
enough for it to
healthy.
make headlines.
Yeah.
Which is important because that usually makes headlines.
He's waiting for the second round of the playoffs. That's what it is.
Oh yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
talk
no,
about
yeah,
it,
yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Phoenix Warriors. What's the play? Who's better? Who's more threatening? Who's gonna make
It's my
it?
time, man.
this is. I'm not going to speak for all of us. It's an
Yeah.
easy answer.
Yeah.
Warriors are better.
Yeah.
Alright.
Warriors will do better in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Alright.
Phoenix's streak is nice.
It's
Yep.
not. It's cute.
It's nice.
This is so disrespectful.
The
It's
Phoenix
kinda
Suns. Oh.
like, not to be disrespectful, like winning 17 games in a row is amazing.
Yeah, that would.
But I'm going to give you guys the same feeling I give to the Nuggets when they're doing well.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
Okay, fair. I think that actually wraps up pretty much how we all feel on the Warriors. I'm going to throw in one last one that I hadn't written down on for Cardox. Let's talk about the Miami Heat.
Hey, your team.
How well are
Your
they?
team.
They're holding about 11.
I told you it's very big, isn't it?
It's your team, bro.
I've not been paying attention to them. I know they're 4th. It's nice. I think they're 15 and 11.
Yep.
15 and 11.
Yeah.
Something like
Shout out
that.
to Cardox.
You
With
know
the
your team,
numbers.
brother. You know your team.
You know your
I'm
team.
trying
Something
my
like-
best to keep track of everyone at the moment.
Let's go.
Tyler Hero.
Hey.
Ballin'.
Oh wait. Have we done an apology? Have we apologized?
he smacked us in the mouth. We talked about it last time.
Did we do it last time?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I want to
We
do
don't
it again.
apologize.
Y'all apologizing
No,
now?
Yeah,
what
we
do
have
you
to
mean?
apologize again.
Yo, I'm
Guys,
a grown
it
man.
was really
I apologize
bad.
once,
Guys,
and you accept it or you don't.
Hold up. We disrespected that man.
How bad did we do it?
Bad.
We'll have to run some clips.
Nowhere near as bad as. What team did you disrespect?
Bro, we said stop that nonsense.
We talk.
No, you understand. So the hero statement was that he's up there with the Lucas and blah blah blah, right? And we like shut that shit down like immediately.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now, like, it's. I mean, he's not there yet, but bro, he's
Oh, he's balling.
balling, bro. Any player that can I can potentially say I'm gonna drop 30 today, and Hero's one of those guys
Off
now.
the bench.
Off the.
Yeah,
Yo, I'm sorry, man.
but you're coming.
Is he in the starting rotation?
But you're coming off the bench and
He's still off the
On
bench.
and off, on and off.
I
on
think
and off.
6-man.
He starts sometimes, then it's on and off. I think because
yeah.
the Bulls, the Heat rotation is still a bit
It's
like
a bit
people keep
fluid.
falling in and out. People keep falling in and out, so it's like, you know, one of those. But I just want to say I'm sorry.
Quick
Tyler,
apologies
man.
from
My
Nick.
bad, man. Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right. Is the bus good? Are we good to go?
We're good. We're good.
I
But
think so.
let's pull over today, man. We hit all our stops.
Yeah,
It was a
we-
smooth ride. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, sir.
Let us know what you
Subscribe.
think.
Yeah, you let us know what you think.
What-
Subscribe. What are you gonna say?
I was gonna ask you where the Twitter handle is,
Oh,
Where is it today?
and where's the Instagram, and the little the Pasiank logo.
oh, you dropped that.
You say that. You say that one.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Director. He's gonna. That's the editing.
He's like, look, editors, baby.
Hey, yo, keep it locked, man. Subscribe, follow us, all of that, man. And we'll be back in a bit.
Some big content news coming, so keep your eye out.
Yeah,
Especially for based
sir.
in London.
Mm.
Yeah, keep an eye out.
Anyone
for
who's
you.
willing to take a train down to London to join us for what's coming up.
Or
maybe
even
by
if
Jan.
you're in Croatia, take a
In
flight
Jan,
onto
Croatia,
London.
you take a flight. We'll take care of you. We will take care of you.
A little sign.
Be back.
Little something.
Banana Boku.
Vibranium, I can never get soft. I move squares, trying not to get boxed. In the last quarter, could've won awards for my trap prowess.